most of your companies are selling handheld tuners, whether it's Diablo, SET, and even Hypertech. I mentioned Hypertech because they've been working on some stuff with that. So you will see that the handhelds you could buy and load a pre-can, what we call a can tune into it, that works decently. Normally your mileage will pick up a little bit depending on who was doing the tuning and what they were tuning it for. It's not all about power, it's about efficiency. So with our device, you can do it yourself or you can have a tuner do it. With the device, it's called an MPVI 3, which we just released on this past week. It's our new device. The new chipset solves our chip problem that everybody's been having in the world, hopefully. So we're kicking into motion. We've been on allocation for the past 2-3 months. Now we'll be able to release, so I call release the Kraken, where we can actually start selling more devices and have them in stock. But the device itself is called an MPVI 3. It's a great diagnostic tool. Basically plugs in the OBD2 port. You can use your laptop to read and diagnose problems with the car. It actually works as well, if not better, than a Snap-on Solus. I know my Snap-on guys are going to beat me about that, but it takes me 30 seconds to plug in, up and running. I don't have to start entering VINs and everything else. It looks and identifies the vehicle, brings it up, and then I can select whatever PID I want to see from it. Now, PIDs are, think of data stuff, whether it's spark or RPM or fuel, your fuel trims, things like that. You can log all that so you can see it. You can see if there's a problem with your car, if you have an O2 not working. If you got a check engine light, you can plug it in and actually check what the check engine light is telling you. It will tell you the codes, okay? If you have a pesky check engine light that keeps coming on and bothering you, you could turn it off. I recommend fixing the problem, diagnose and fix the problem, but you have that control. If you don't want to do it yourself, like I said, you can contact the tuner and make a pull on a dyno here. You can contact the tuner and have them do that for you as well, but they can remote. Because you have the device, you can send them the file, they can send it back to you, and you can, load it yourself. We can go one step further with our new device with MPVI 3, as well as something called our RTD, which is our remote tuning device. Using something called the Tune Delivery Network, which is a cloud network. You can use your phone. There's an app on your phone. You can plug it in, set it up, read it, look and diagnose, trouble codes on your phone. And then you could actually send the file to your tuner and the datalog. They can modify it, send it back to you, and you upload it from your phone. No laptop needed. All right. So the TDN is our newest device, newest setup. It works great. iPhone, Android. I use it on my vehicles. I can change my tune from my phone, and I have a laptop, so I'm spoiled because I can just do it from my phone. If you're at the track, and this is important, if you're using Track Addict and using the other things like that, you can use your phone through your RTD or your MPVI 3 to start and stop your logs. So if you go to run on there, you can start your log, leave the phone in the car, you make your trip, you come back, you run your race, you come back, you stop the log, you hit the button, it uploads, it goes to your tuner, or you can plug your laptop into it and import it to your laptop and look at your log yourself. So technology is coming a long way. We got great videos out on MPVI 3. We got some tutorials coming out, and we're working on some end user stuff for the Tune Delivery Network as well, for the end user to be able to see and do stuff with their own device as well. Devices everywhere, Summit, Menards. I mean, we have all these wholesale companies are buying and selling the units itself. Our goal would be to have it in Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZones. That's what I'd really like to see. But right now, your wholesale like Summit and Jegs, guys, you can snag the devices and go from there. I did say Jegs. I don't know if Jegs has them yet, but I know Summit does. Or you can contact the tuners, or you can go on with something with a tuning school. You could check with the tuning school out of Tampa if you want to learn how to do some of the stuff. And I'll give them a big promote here because I used to work there and I wrote the Ford curriculum for them. They have schools. So if you can order a book online, you can actually look at the book, you can play with it and learn the process to log your car, to change the tune in your car at that point. And don't tell me you're too old. I've got guys, I got 80 years old, great customer of mine. I tuned his car. He wanted to learn. I set him up with the stuff. Not only did he go to classes and learn, but he tuned his car, his son's car, and his grandson's car. Okay. So that's an awesome deal right there. So for someone that says I'm too old, nope, you're not too old and you're not too young. I've got people in their 15, 16 years old that learn and they're tuning cars themselves as well. So it's not hard. We can help you with that. The tuning school can help you with that. If you just want to have somebody do it, tuner shops can do it, whether it's Tuners Inc. or other companies. We've got a great network of people: Lund Racing, Palm Beach Dyno, VMP, Lethal Performance sells a product. All these different companies out there are out there promoting or selling our product, and all of them are very adept at tuning the vehicles. Depends on what you want to do with it.